When the Lord shall come second time, he said, blessed are those that watch daily at my post. That's why most people, they can't be given literacy level to watch it. Most people doesn't know how to keep the post.
Are you there? Exodus 3. Read. Now, Moses scared the blood of Jethro. In what? His father-in-law, a priest of Midian. Now, I want you to follow. I don't want you to get lost. That's why I must give two scriptures. He led the flock to the backside of the what? Of the desert. Continue. I want you to note one thing. He came to the mountain of God. It doesn't say he came to mountain. He came to the what? To the mountain of God. And what's the name of that mountain? Even to Horeb. That is, the name of that mountain of God is Horeb. If you use another fashion, he put Horeb and Sinai together, right? Horeb and Sinai are not the same thing. I will explain to you and I will show you. Mount Horeb and Mount Sinai is a mountain with two peaks. That is a mountain, it has two peaks, two different heads. And one is called Horeb, the other is called Sinai. But when you notice it, he said he came to the mountain of God, even to what? Horeb. So Moses was in Horeb. Remember, the mountain of God. Don't forget that. The mountain of God. There's no place in scripture that calls Sinai the mountain of God. There's no place. He came to Horeb, the mountain of God. But if you use old amplify, they put Sinai in front, right? That is, this mountain has two peaks. One is Horeb, one is what? One is Sinai. Are you there? I'll show you another person. Let's go to 1 Kings chapter 9. 1 Kings chapter 19. Start from verse 6. 1 Kings chapter 19. And he looked, and behold, okay, there was a cake baking on the coals, and a cruse of water at his head. And he did eat, and he know that's Elijah, right? You know that's the story of Elijah, right, family? Don't sleep. Continue. He laid him there again. Look at it. For you to have a vision of, since you have seen the Father. And the angel of the Lord came again. Continue. The second time. And touched him. And say, arise and eat. The journey is not long for your destiny. The journey is great. The journey is great for thee. Continue. Okay. And he arose. Okay. And did eat and drink. He went in the strength of that meat 40 days and 40 nights. Unto Horeb, the mountain of God. Wait. I want you to see it. Moses in Exodus chapter 3 came to Horeb, the mountain of what? The mountain of God. Elijah also, after he had encounter with an angel, he journeyed 40 days and 40 nights to what? To Horeb, the mountain of God. The mountain of God. The mountain of God. Moses' journey, I was in Horeb, the mountain of God. Elijah's journey to the what? Mountain of God. So, I want you to see it very well. So, what is in this thing? There's something hidden. So that you can know something, that Sinai is not the mountain of God. Let's go to Exodus 24. Are you there? Read from verse 10. Okay. 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 My dear, jump to verse 14. Verse 15. so that I can jump. Now, Moses, he doesn't go to the mount. Went into the mount. I want you to know the word. Moses went into the mount. Comma, continue. And a cloud covered the mount. Now, look at it. I want you to see something. The cloud was upon Mount, what? Mount Sinai, right? Continue. How many days saw the cloud in Mount Sinai? I want you to see something. Was Moses in the mount? Yes. He went to the mount. Continue. Now, where was Moses? Where was the cloud? Upon Mount Sinai. Are you seeing right now? The cloud was upon Mount Sinai for 6 days. So Moses was upon Mount Sinai. How many days? 6 days. In the 7th day, God called him out of that cloud into wind. Can you see? Where did God call Moses to? They didn't tell us. Did you get what you just said? Moses went to the mountain of God, right? And the cloud that was upon Mount Sinai for 6 days. And Moses was in the mount. That Moses was upon Mount Sinai. In the 7th day, God called Moses out of the cloud to him. So that's what Sinai, there's a mountain or there's a place above Sinai that Moses is journeying to. Did anybody hear me at all? I love that. I love that. God bless you. If you truly get me, then we can now journey. Now, if you now notice, in John 1:18, we quoted, nobody has seen God at any time, but the begotten of God had revealed him. Have you ever noticed that God did not come upon Mount Sinai, right? He only called Moses on the 7th day from the cloud to himself, right? You now see, let's go to Exodus 17. Exodus 17. Don't worry, I'm also watching my time. Exodus 17. Read from verse 5. And the Lord said unto Moses, go before me, people. Okay? And I rode. Okay? Okay? Behold. Now, where is God standing? I will stand before thee upon which mountain? Horeb, not Sinai. Whether you are saying what I'm saying. They might have drank from one well. I will stand before thee upon a rock, Horeb. And what will happen? And thou shalt smite the rock. What will happen? And the water. So, what rock was following them? This Mount Horeb. Wait, you will get it. Nobody has seen God at any begotten time. It is only the begotten that made him reveal. Now, you know, said that rock was Christ. Though they drink the same spiritual water, they ate the same spiritual food. But on the day God wanted to be known, he was not standing upon Sinai. When Moses was upon Sinai in Exodus 24, he had to call Moses out of the cloud from Sinai to his place. But the day wanted to show forth his drinking ability, he has to stand upon what? Horeb, so that Moses can smite the rock and water can gush out. I don't know whether you get it. You get it at all? Oh my God. If you get it, I love it. So that was the mountain of God that was following them was Mount Horeb, not Sinai. Because that's why in Sinai they received laws and commandments. But what did they receive in Horeb? I will show you, don't worry. As God was standing upon Horeb, then the water gushed out. What happened? Let's read verse 6 again. Behold. Okay? And thou shalt smite the rock. Okay? And the people will drink. Where was God standing? Was standing upon Horeb. And he beat the rock. And that rock that was beaten was the Revelation Isaiah 53. Are you there? So that when Isaiah 53 will now come, let's read it. Isaiah 53 verse 1. So you can see what I'm saying. Isaiah 53. Who I believe our report? Unto whom should the habits of the Lord reveal? Okay. 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 A man of sorrow and acquainted with griefs. Okay. 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 We did esteem it. Oh my God. So what happened in Horeb was the smithing of Jesus. Because that rock that followed them was Jesus, was Christ. So as the Moses smit the rock, a life was able to come. That's why when Jesus died, there's a spirit of grace and supplication that was given to you. So that anybody that believes him can have the life of God. But it doesn't make you to see his glory yet. Are you following? So let's say it again. Let's read it. Let's read the book of John chapter 9. You will see what I'm saying. John chapter 9. I want to be fast. So John chapter 9 verse 34. He answered and said of him, okay. 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 Read again. John 9:34. Okay. Oh. John 9:34. Is that? Read further. I can't hear very well. That's why I said, can you get the mic? It's fire. He answered and said unto him, okay. Okay, continue. And they cast him. Now let's jump to verse John 19. John 19, verse 34. One of the soldiers with a spear pierced his side. Okay. Now, when Moses spit the rock in Horeb, number one, I want you to know two things. God was standing upon what? Horeb, when he was meeting. In Isaiah 53, he was meeting of God. So when he was meeting, what happened? Blood and water came out. And that blood and water that came out is not just a weakness. We have to go back to the book of Zechariah. Let's read it. We are going to a lot of scripture. It might not be much. Zechariah. I want to see Zechariah chapter 12. I want you to read verse 10. Now look at it. I'll pour upon the house of David and upon the inhabitants of Jerusalem. Now, when he was speaking, what came? The spirit of grace and supplication. Continue. They shall look upon him who they are pierced. Wait. In John 19:34, Bible says one of the soldiers came and pierced his side. Then water and blood came. But in Zechariah chapter 12, he said the house of Jerusalem, the house of Judah, and all Israel shall come, and the spirit of grace and supplication shall be poured upon them. When they look upon him that they have pierced. Can you look upon him that was pierced? Can you just look upon him? Can you just close your eyes? There's a being that was pierced, and there's a water that is flowing from his side. There's a water that flows from his side. It is good for your healing. Can you just look by him and drink from the water that comes from his side? Because that water brings healing. It brings grace and supplication. Is anybody that is sick among you? Can you drink from that water? Can you drink from that water now? Can you drink from that water?